Hey guys, Will here, and yeah, I got a roulette battle against RAGEKWT in a Gen 4 Heartgold game. So yeah, we chose each other's pokes, and I had a Magmortar lead off, and because you don't get to choose your lead off in Gen 4, that's what I got stuck with. And a Flamethrower finishes off his Pikachu lead, so I'm like, sweet. So Garchomp comes in, threatens with an Earthquake, and I'm like, nah, bitch, ain't gonna happen. So I go to Glaceon, and it takes an Aqua Tail like a boss. And now I think I go with a Yawn because I'm like, okay, well, I want that thing to go to sleep, and if you bring something else in, whatever, I want it to go to sleep. So I get the Yawn off on a Heatran, and I was like, wow, that's cool. Hopefully it goes to sleep. But he's like, nah, I'm gonna switch out. So thinking that he would go with Flamethrower anyway, I went to Magmortar to absorb it, and then he goes to Steelix. And then he switches out, and I go with Hidden Power, I don't know, Ice I think is what it is. And he goes to Gallade, and so it doesn't do that much, it does like 1/3 damage. So, Bronzong is going to take a close combat not that well. I thought he would take it much, much better than that. But as you saw there at the very end of the turn, he has Life Orb, so that's why it's like ridiculous damage. And I don't have anything that I really want to take that. Close combat from Gallade is pretty gangster. So it's boss, and I go to Wildfire thinking an extreme speed with the Intimidate. Well, the Intimidate, like, you know, it makes it so that he can't attack me that much, and Extreme Speed should finish him off. But he outpredicts me, or predicts me, or whatever, I don't know, and goes to Steelix, and yeah, so that Extreme Speed did absolutely nothing, so that's awesome. I'm able to get a nasty plot because I predicted his Earthquake, and I'm like, yo, bro, I have Levitate, I'm floating in the air, bitch. And he goes for Flamethrower. I did not expect this to KO, but in hindsight, now that I'm thinking, this battle, by the way, happened like a year ago, so I don't really remember it. But in hindsight, yeah, Azelf would die because he has no defense. So I went with a Focus Blast on Magmortar. I was hoping that I would be able to absorb the Flamethrower, and a Focus Blast would finish off the Heatran. Instead, he goes to Gallade, and one Focus Blast I saw did a good chunk, and one more would finish it off. But unfortunately, the second one misses, and I die to a close combat. Thankfully, though, he has Life Orb, and he gets burned from my Flame Body ability, and so it's like, nice. So the Life Orb gets him down to like 1/8, and then the burn will finish him off. Here he goes to Xatu, and I have Crunch on my Wildfire, so I'm just going to Crunch that beast, bite him, and he's going to go down to almost no health, because he's Psychic, so it's super effective. So it's like, nice, and I know RAGEKWT has a Flame Orb on him because we made the teams like side by side, so I know like some of his pokes and stuff. Well, this isn't really a team, it was a roulette, but like some of the pokes I know. So anyway, whatever. That was a complete tangent. I predict an Earthquake again, and I'm like, okay, check this out. So I go to my DDance Dragonite, and I get that D-Dance up, and I'm going to be able to finish off this thing with a Dragon Claw. I know that he wants to trick the Flame Orb over to try and cut my attack in half, so that's why I needed to go for that. I couldn't go for another D-Dance. And I go with an Earthquake here, 4 times effective against that Heatran, and that's going to finish that off. And, dude, DDance Dragonite is so sweet. I don't know why people don't use him. He's so freaking good. And he really has nothing to take this guy, because he has Garchomp and Steelix left. So an Earthquake, I was thinking it would be a 2-hit KO, so I was like, okay, he's not going to do that much to me. But then he goes for Explosion. I'm like, crap. So I don't remember if, I think it does KO. I don't remember quite. Yeah, it does. So that's unfortunate. Dragonite goes down. But if he had done anything else, I mean, I would have been able to take that thing. And I know his last guy's Garchomp. I remembered that from the beginning. So I go to Glaceon. He has Fire Fang on his thing, so I'm like, oh, please don't die, please don't die. And he survives at 10 HP, and Glaceon's going to finish off the Garchomp with an Ice Beam. Really sick battle, and I'll be posting some more Gen 4 stuff, because I just made a brand new Gen 4 OU team, so watch out for that stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.